Hello Year 6 and Year 6 parents, although I should probably say Year 7 because you are nearly with us and it is nearly September now, not wishing to wish summer away. So we are really sorry that we didn't see you here at Whirl in person as we would have done in years gone by. So this is the next best thing is Mrs. Brace, your head of Year 7 who I think you know, and me, Miss Scott Principal, giving you some information and answering some questions. Though of course we are really looking forward to seeing you on your own without the rest of the school on Tuesday the 1st and Wednesday the 2nd of September, and we're planning a live webinar for your parents so we can give them the information they may have missed. In the meantime, we've had a few questions in, I think, Mrs. Brace.
We have, yes. We've had a couple of questions in. So we've had a question about shoes. So our shoes need to be black polishable shoes, okay? Don't have to be lace-ups, they can be Velcro. We've got a list on our website, and it also came out in the information pack that came to you really recently. There's a list in there and some pictures as well on the website as to what is appropriate. Just to let you know though, if your trainers break, or if your school shoes break or anything like that on the way to school, we do have shoes that you can borrow, okay, so please don't worry about that, but if they are wrong, we do ask students to change their shoes and wear the appropriate ones. A question about languages. So if you are on A side, you're studying French, so bonjour, and if you're on B side, you're studying Spanish, so hola. Okay, so that should make sense. And then we also have, it does get hot, the blazers, we've had a question about blazers. You are allowed to take your blazer off if the member of staff that you're with, the teacher, has said that that's okay. All right, there will be lessons that you have to take them off. So for DT or for cooking, you have to take your blazers off and your ties because of safety, but you are expected to wear your blazer at all times around the school site unless a member of staff says you may remove your blazers. If you are really hot and you're in a class and the teacher hasn't said that you can remove your blazer, put your hand up and explain to them, I'm really hot, please may I take my blazer off, and they will be fine. So that's the only questions that we've had come in. Can I ask two things that we really need you to bring with you for our transition days is a pack of colouring pencils, because we cannot share equipment, we cannot loan it out. So we need a pack of colouring pencils and your calculator, your scientific calculator, because you are going to be doing some maths. The maths department are really looking forward to meeting you. So we really need you to have those scientific calculators. On our transition days, we are hoping to have some food available for you to have a free lunch. We're in talks with them. The guys are not working at the moment, so hopefully they'll be back in September, but if anything changes we will let you know. But the plan is at the moment there will be some pasta pots available for you to try, but please do bring lunch in, please bring snacks in. Fizzy drinks aren't allowed, sweets aren't allowed. I have a real thing about lollipops. I prefer if you don't bring the lollipops in, but make sure that you do bring enough food and water to get through the day, and you can fill your water bottles up at different places around the school site. I think that's it from me, Mrs. Scott.
Yeah,
Scott?
we haven't had lots of questions in. I think you've watched our tutors talk to you, and I know Mrs. Brace has been very available on email, so I know we have had more questions that we've answered. So that's good if you're all feeling confident about coming up to Whirl and you don't feel too worried about anything. Of course, we're here through the summer, maybe not every day, but if you think a question pops into your head, we are here. To add to the calculators issue, we do need you to have a calculator for the duration of the year, as we can't lend them out. And if you do need to buy one, we can sell them here through Parent Pay. So, you know, if you can't get one over the summer, we can help you out. But there will be special offers on in shops to look out for those. It's a real key piece of kit. And of course, Mrs. Brace talked about what if you're too hot, but I'm always too cold. So if you have got your blazer on and you are still too cold, you can wear a coat on top of your blazer. That's absolutely fine. It can't be instead of your blazer, but of course you can wear an outdoor coat. That's absolutely fine when it gets cold walking around site. Now, we'd like to give you lots more information, really we would, but we don't have it ourselves yet. The government have given us a little bit, and we're working with what they've given us to get our site safe for you. So not for the transition days, they're planned, they're in the diary, but from Thursday the 3rd of September, when we welcome the whole school back, we'll need to do things slightly differently for all students from 7 to 11. So it's going to take us a little while, probably the rest of today and probably Monday and Tuesday next week, to work out how we're going to keep the site safe and what will need to happen and where you'll need to go. etc. How we'll deliver things like PE, because we can't have as much movement and we can't share things. And you'll know that year 6 because that's how you've operated in your bubbles in your primary schools. So I'm busy writing a letter to tell you what will happen in September and how school will work. It will be slightly different from how it's worked in previous years. We're not going to post this letter, we'll email it to you and you will find a copy on our website. Our website is really useful for sharing information. Please do get into the habit of checking our website because every letter that comes out goes straight onto the website and you can find out key information. So please do watch this space. We haven't got all the details, but we will have. You'll be in good, safe hands. I can't think of a better head of year than Mrs. Brace. People say that every year. So please do contact me or Mrs. Brace or your form tutor and we will get back to you. In the meantime, stay safe with your families. Enjoy the sunshine when it comes. And we really look forward to seeing you in September, year 6/year 7.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Take care.
Bye.